I remember back on October 20th, 2018, doing a video about The Big Bang Theory's main character, Sheldon, on my 13th video. Now on the 17th video, this is another top 10 video. This regards Sheldon's rudenesses. Professor Demon will be happy to hear my explanations. Let's start this shit up. Sheldon Cooper is a socially inept dipshit who lacks care that he's so rude. Now the obvious thing is that fucking Poindexter has been going around expressing his intellect around other people, pointing out that he's smarter than everyone else, so that's why he was getting bullied. If you're as smart as Sheldon, or if you have an IQ of 188 or greater, do not go around pointing out your intellect around others, because the consequence is getting your ass kicked. In Season 11, Episode 23, The Sibling Realignment, Sheldon was calling room service about the typo and said,
I just want you to spell it correctly.
And
the club is the poor typing club.
And it led to this.
Yeah, well, that was rude. Someone just lost their gratuity.
See? You cannot announce spelling mistakes on the menus to the room service while calling them and expecting them to fix it. In Season 11, Episode 7, The Geology Methodology, Bert found Sheldon's coat. Sheldon was embarrassed that he was experimenting geology. Bert wondered if Sheldon was embarrassed of him. Then Sheldon said,
Oh, no, not you. No, just the work that you've devoted your entire life to.
Leading to Bert replying,
You're ashamed to be working with me, then I don't want to work with you.
In Season 3, Episode 17, The Precious Fragmentation, Sheldon attempted to steal the ring from Penny while she and Leonard are asleep. Sheldon's attempt to steal led to this. In Season 1, Episode 4, The Luminous Fish Effect, Sheldon said,
For example, I noticed that you purchase your tampons 1 month's supply at a time.
After getting done shopping with Penny. In the same episode as number 7, the boss was introducing himself, but the conversation went on like,
Meet you, and you are?
An actual real scientist.
And then he got his ass fired. In Season 3, Episode 16, The Accessory Acquisition, when Sheldon was being pleaded guilty, he told the judge that he wasn't following the law, but the judge told Sheldon that he was ignoring him, but Sheldon said,
Really? I would point out that I am at the top of my profession, while you preside over the kiddie table of yours.
In Season 6, Episode 12, the egg salad equivalency, Sheldon went in the Human Resources Department because of a complaint filed against him. Sheldon said to the lady,
I meant that all women are slaves to their biological urges, you know? Yeah, even you. You're a slave.
In Season 6, Episode 20, The 10-Year Turbulence, Sheldon gave Mrs. Davis a Roots DVD, a movie about slavery. Mrs. Davis asked Sheldon why he thinks it's appropriate, but then Sheldon said,
You are black.
Then Mrs. Davis said,
This meeting has come to an end.
And then Sheldon said back,
Because you want to start watching it right now, copy that.
In Season 4, Episode 11, The Justice League Recombination, Penny was upset that she was dressed as Wonder Woman because of Sheldon telling her that Wonder Woman isn't blonde. Sheldon went to talk to Penny about why she's upset and said,
You're afraid that costume makes you look fat.
Before we hit number 1, let's go to the bonus moments of Sheldon being rude. In Season 1, Episode 2, Rockets, Communists, in the Dewey Decimal System, Sheldon was attempting to make friends when he was talking to 3 high school boys back in 1989. One of what Sheldon said was,
Or perhaps did some kissing with girls.
and then in Season 1, Episode 16, Killer Asteroids, Oklahoma, in a frizzy hair machine, Sheldon was being disrespectful in class because of a science fair loss. Sheldon's teacher, Mr. Givens, was giving a lecture about cells. Sheldon said,
Who cares?
then after being told to take his feet off the desk, he said,
What if I don't?
and then Sheldon was making an announcement on the speaker. And then in Season 2, Episode 2, a rival prodigy in Sir Isaac Neutron, Sheldon was playing chess with his rival Paige. After he lost, here's what he did. What a sore loser. In Season 10, Episode 1, The Conjugal Conjecture, Sheldon, Leonard, Mary, Beverly, and Alfred are in an apartment. Sheldon says to Alfred,
So did you defile my mother or not?
then here's what his mom said.
You're being rude.
And then Sheldon said,
Did that conversation include the phrase, your genitals are a joy to behold?
and then his mother said back, wow. Just wow. Sheldon has never learned any social skills. I appear to be younger than Sheldon, perhaps. I have way more social skills than him. But hey, his rudeness is supposed to be for entertainment. He is a fictional character from an American sitcom. That's why we love Sheldon. Later, dumbasses. Stay tuned for the 18th video on the Master Rainey channel that'll eventually appear on screen. Have at it!